You know, you're actually the most reoccurring guest.
It's because we always after the podcast.
Well, since the last time you came on the podcast, you're actually now single. Have you accumulated a roster?
It's mostly been like one night stands because it'll be mid as and then I'll be like, why did I do that? And then I remember I have 15 vibrators at home and then I don't see him again. But there's one guy that I've been kind of like
Consistently.
Yeah.
You caught feelings? Uh-oh.
I caught feelings.
Oh. Actually, you know what? I take her out, you take her out too, and then rate. Who gave you the better time?
Oh, you sure?
I mean, I would like both. Feel the Jimmy experience, the Gabe experience, threesome.
You didn't have to do it to yourself, first of all.
You want some?
I'm good.
You want
I'm
some?
good. I'm good.
Yo, we have a returning. You know, you're actually the most reoccurring guest.
Wow, you love me, huh?
You know, love is a strong word.
It's because we always after the podcast.
Well,
It's why I keep coming back.
Oh man, come on, we can't.
No, that was a
spill
joke.
the
That was a
beans.
joke.
We
That was a
can't
joke.
spill the.
That
No,
was a joke.
it's a joke. It's a joke.
That's a joke, guys.
I am asexual,
I would never.
unfortunately.
What?
I am asexual. For this year.
Asexual.
You are
human
asexual
being.
man.
I am.
We're doing all the same jokes today.
Oh, duh.
Oh God. So we actually have a little Christmas present. Oh
What? Jimmy, you're the only
guy that's ever gotten your presents? Wow.
only guy,
Oh, wow,
only
you
man
know-
to give me a Christmas present this year.
Really?
Yes. Wait, this is so cute.
She's saying that because
Wait.
It's
the,
a new
the-
year.
The men in your oh right.
Yeah.
The men in your life don't be getting you presents. Oh no, that's.
They just be giving me headaches. How did you know I was anemic?
That's the safest bet for every girl.
Well, iron.
Every
How
girl
did
is
you
anemic,
know?
for sure.
Wait, you know me so I actually feel so cared for right
I
now.
don't even know what that
You
means.
got me iron supplements because I don't get enough.
So just went to
Wait, you
CVS.
this is so cute.
Right?
This is so cute. I literally cut my finger today, and now I have bandages. They're ramen.
You
I
have
love
ramen
They're
bandages.
so cute.
Oh.
Wait, Jimmy, you're so cute.
Oh.
Can I show this on podcast?
Yeah. No, go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Jimmy, where?
It's a.
Shit.
It's a rod.
It be sucking. It be It be pumping air right where it
Jimmy,
needs.
you actually love me so. Wait, you're such a good friend. Wait, Jimmy, do you want your sucked or something?
Let's save it for the end
Let me
of the
get my
podcast.
presents. Hold on.
Wait, this is actually so sweet. I
What?
appreciate you. Wait, this is so nice.
I got presents for
One
her.
at a time, Gabe. All
Why?
right,
That's
wait your
boring.
turn. All right.
That is boring.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Man,
Merry
I'm trying to be
Christmas.
efficient.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
No,
Chrysler.
I feel like
Grateful for
it
you.
satisfies a lot of your needs, right?
Actually, one of my New Year's resolutions was to be celibate this year.
Yeah, celibacy. So for those who don't know, celibacy
Make sure you
means
talk into
you are
the mic.
having no coitus.
Wow.
Well, yeah, I explained a word with a harder word.
Celibacy is actually
That's crazy.
coitus. And coitus is
That's crazy.
vernacular stimulation of the clitoris and the palladium. Whatever the that means.
No. So she's not this year, apparently, right?
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
Oh.
It's like a reach goal.
We are 12 days into this year. How are you doing so far?
I've had
She
sex
failed.
less than
She-
12 days.
And less than 12 days.
Yeah, I've only had sex like 5 times.
5 times.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn, you're doing great.
Wow.
Like 6.
6 times.
Damn,
So half.
she's had half
So I'm like
the year.
half
You failed.
successful. No.
You
I'm
failed.
I'm personally a glass half full type of person. And yeah, I haven't had sex for half of the year so far.
Yeah, I don't think that
Damn,
counts.
so you spent half of this year having sex.
Yeah, that's actually wild. When you really think about it.
Yeah. I'm gonna choose to be glass half empty.
So 12.
You spent this half of 2023. You've been having sex.
No, but I'm getting better. I haven't had sex
That's,
in.
you are getting better.
You haven't had sex.
all afternoon.
Oh, she
Oh,
hasn't
shit.
had sex at all.
So right before this podcast.
No.
Uh,
Like only in the morning.
That's good.
Let's move on.
Yeah. So that's not going very well. I, on the other hand, haven't had sex in a week.
Wow, we're about to change that in like an
Damn.
hour.
That you'll get the best 3 seconds of your life. I'll tell you that right now.
Honestly,
Sometimes-
if you last that long, it doesn't even count as So we're celibate. If you come in less than 60 seconds, it's you round down
Wait, really? Is
to
that
0.
true?
You round out to 0.
You know, that makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, so I'm still a virgin.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I'm still a virgin. I stopped. One
You
time
never
I got
got
close.
past 60 seconds?
Yeah, at 59, I just
Oh, my virginity is saved.
Yeah, woo.
Since the last time you came on the podcast, you were actually now single.
Oh, I wasn't single last time I came on. That's right.
You went through a
Wow, how
breakup.
things have changed.
Yup.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. I was, yeah. Yeah. It's been 5 months now? 4.5?
Yeah. So it's like you fully, dove into the single life.
Mm-hmm. Transcended.
Have you accumulated a roster of fellas?
Kinda. So I think since then it's mostly been like one night stands because I'll have sex with a guy and then it'll be mid as fuck and then I'll be like, why did I do that? And then I remember I have 15 vibrators at home and then I don't see him again. 16 now, actually. So thank you. Sorry, I keep doing that.
It's a weapon arsenal. She goes into her closet.
She got a whole load outside.
It's just an entire.
You
She's
literally,
like,
you literally need to.
She got the gates.
I actually need no.
She got the modifiers and the
Yep.
suppressors.
No, I need to like buy like a shelf or something for like a vibrator display.
You should get a pegboard.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah.
You would know.
Yeah,
Okay.
Gabe would know. Yeah.
So yeah, mostly they've been like one night stands.
God, no
but there's
Look at his
I mean, she's
comeback.
right. I do know.
but there's one guy that I've been kind of like
Consistently.
kind of like a friends with benefits situation. Except I don't know.
You caught feelings? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Do-do-do-do. Wow. We need to get a soundboard.
I caught feelings.
Oh.
Like a clown, like an idiot. Yeah, I caught feelings, and so it's been complicated. Yeah, I've been tweeting a lot about situationships and friends with benefits. So,
Any new tweets about these?
oh, all bangers. I tweeted recently. I was like, "Why would you ever want to be friends with benefits with a man? What kind of benefits are you getting aside from a life lesson?" Banger tweet had like 200,000 likes, and then I went and fucked the same guy again. So
She's getting continuous lessons.
You know what
That's a good teacher.
She-
in my book.
that's true.
that man is a good teacher.
Life is all about growth. Life is all about making mistakes and learning.
Well,
from them.
I will say this though. I think. So I always teach, man. Well, I don't think I always teach, man. But like one thing I always do preach. I don't know how often I preach it actually, but
Sometimes you occasionally tweet.
So sometimes I occasionally tell guys that like you need to know how to lay down good pipe. Laying down good pipe has an incredible effect on the girl in the woman in your life.
That's all you need sometimes.
Sometimes,
Unfortunately,
that is all you need, bro. You could be a bum,
yeah.
but if you lay down good pipe, she might actually stay. But here's the thing. Obviously, like that shouldn't be your biggest thing going for you, right? Obviously, I tell guys, I fucking go to the gym, have a life, have a career, ambitions, all that.
Right.
But that
if you're so busy, you can only add skill points to one attribute.
Hey, I'm talking to you guys. This week's podcast was sponsored by Blue Chew. This is a dating and sex podcast, so it's only natural we talk about. You know what I'm saying? It happens to the best of us. It happens to all of us. Once you guys are about to, take your pants off, you might have a hard time staying hard the entire time. Especially if this is like a new girl I'm seeing. We haven't built up that chemistry yet. I might pop a Blue Chew. Now, 2023 is the year you should maximize your performance in the bedroom. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredient as Viagra. Cialis. You could take them anytime during the day or night. The process is simple. Sign up at bluechew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. It's all done online, so there's no awkward conversation. Doctor's office, hey doc, I can't get it up. Blue Chew tablets are all made in America, paired and shipped to your doorstep in a little discreet packaging. And some of these girls, they want like 3-4 rounds. I only got 2, but maybe with Blue Chew, I'll give you a couple more. It's really no harm. It has helped me, but it definitely helped Gabe in his little orgy party. And you guys could actually try Blue Chew for free if you use the promo code DOWNBADSHOW at checkout. And just pay the $5 for shipping. Go to BlueChew.com, use the promo code DOWNBADSHOW to receive your first month for free. That being said, just go to BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast. The effect that good pipe has.
I think I've had friends with benefits before, and I actually think every time I've caught feelings, so maybe I should really know by now that I'm just an emotional person, and if I'm doing intimate stuff with someone continuously, I start liking them. But I actually am starting to realize that that's more true than I would have thought, because I think with partners I've had in the past, right, like sex was never like a priority to me. Oh, like on the things of like what's important in a partner.
Like boyfriends?
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. Like, right, like it would be like, right, like, what's his personality like how does he treat me? Does he support me? Like those things are most important. Yeah. And then honestly, like I feel like mid-sex is fine. Because I've had, like with exes, I've had exes. Oh, no. I've had exes with mid-sex and I've been really happy because it's like the emotional stuff is more important to me. That said, I'm starting to be like, oh man, maybe like you said, good pipe is just powerful because
it's OP.
Because what again? Like, what is it? Why do I keep doing this? Yeah, I keep coming back, and I keep coming.
Out of those 6 times that you've had, how what's this baddie percentage? What is How many times do you actually come?
Like 5 out of 6.
5 out of 6.
Okay.
Hear me out, though. Hear me out. I'm gonna, before we give too much credit to this man. So I'm someone that I masturbate a lot. I really understand my body and how to
move it.
Make sure I get pleasure. Because most guys when they have sex with you don't know shit about how to stimulate your body or make you orgasm. So actually, usually when I have sex, I am rubbing myself to make sure that I orgasm. Yeah. Or exactly, moving it in a certain way that I get the stimulation I need. So that's what I usually do. So that's why my my cum rate is high, but that's thanks to me.
Not all things. It was a team effort.
They helped. But I usually am the one that did it.
But there's different types of coming. There's one through the clit and then one through the G spot. Right?
Kinda. So what I've learned from
I think I don't.
So what I've learned from anatomy and things like that is the clit is actually the only sexual organ that a woman can orgasm from. So the G spot, right? The G spot is the spot inside of the vagina, and actually what it is it's hitting the clit from the inside. That's the G spot. Oh. So it's actually stimulating the clit still, but from inside. So you can come right from vaginal orgasm, but it's but based on how sensitive you are, right? For example, if your clit's really sensitive, then if a guy's hitting you from inside, it can make you come, but it's technically still through the clit. So that's what the G spot is. But if you're less sensitive, then you need more, you need it to be on your clit or outside or whatever it is.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Professor Nguyen. Yeah.
PSI.
What other tweets have came about your situationships?
I don't know, stuff like microdosing a relationship by being in a increasingly intimate one-sided situationship, something like that.
One-sided. Why is it one-sided?
Because the guy,
you care all the time and
because the guy I'm seeing is just not emotionally available.
That's we got a lot of those. Those are common in the guy community.
They are actually
emotionally unavailable men.
That is indeed very common. I know too many women in emotionally unavailable situations.
Too many women microdosing relationships. Sometimes I like microdosing relationships because it you get the same effect of a relationship in a short amount of time, and then it's almost like a really dope little thing you experience, and then
Jimmy has commitment issues.
Huh?
Yep.
No. Gabe, you love them shits too. Don't lie.
I don't love them. That's all I get.
Ooh. See, I get what you're saying. I mean, and that's why it's so addicting. I actually literally think of my situationship almost like a drug addiction, right? Where like it feels really good in short bursts, and then once you're like, why did I do that? I'm like fucking with my brain, or but it does feel really good, and it gets you these feelings that you really like. Like there are times where it just like feels really nice and intimate and like a relationship, but then you remember that it's not, and then you're like, I guess you don't get the part, but
I guess I don't.
Yeah, you just
but here's the thing, right? It's like I think you have to have the guy want you to stay after he nuts, right? Like after post nut clarity.
That's the hardest thing in the world.
After post nut clarity, if he wants you to stay, you're like kind of in good waters, right? But in these good waters now, you have to you kind of have to do certain things for you to eventually. Okay, so basically, look, I forgot who said this, but guys are always trying to fuck, right? And then once they fuck, that now the power dynamic switches. Now the girl wants the relationship. That's always been the pattern, right?
No, this is actually so interesting that you said that, because I literally learned this in a psychology class.
Yeah.
So they did a bunch of studies on men and women and like measured kind of their like emotional like attraction and commitment to each other before and after sex. And there was a correlation between just like you said, women after having sex tend to they have increased levels of emotional like attraction and commitment to the man, and the opposite happens to a guy, where after their sex he feels lower. And I think when I learned this in class, it was attributed to like partly like evolution and like your biological needs, right? Where like in historically in the past, right, like before birth control, before condoms, all of that stuff, like if you have sex, like chances are you might have a kid together. So after orgasm, women have increased levels of that stuff, because if they get pregnant, then they want to like build a family now with this man.
Right.
Versus I think for a guy, like yes, there are some of those feelings too, but it's like he wants to like spread his seeds, I guess. So it's right, because
biologically, like we come from kings. Our ancestors was Genghis Khan.
Right, you want
and he had 500. I'm sorry.
Right, you want as many like kids as you can, I guess.
Right, yeah.
So that's partly an attribute. I mean, there's obviously like social stuff too, and again now in modern society we have things like birth control and all of that. It switches things up a bit. But what I do know is yes, there's definitely that correlation. So it's interesting to think about.
Right. So it's like. I guess it in the women's perspective, like wouldn't you like to know, like, how do I get this man to stay? How do I keep said man after we fuck? How do I? So I'm the type where I hate like playing games. I hate mind games. I hate like. The whole, like, for example, like, oh, well, I'm not going to text him back so that I don't seem that needy or whatever. Like, I'm a very, like, hey, if I have feelings for someone, they're going to know and I'm going to tell them. I don't like to, like, waste my time. I just feel like if you're honest and communicate, like, you'll figure things out. That said, I have a lot of conversations with my female friends, and I think I see this too, but it's like the game that people can play, right, is like, right, what does the man want? If he wants sex, right, if he wants whatever it is, then you have to gatekeep that from the man in order to get what you want, because then that'll make him like really desire you if he can't have what he wants, right? So that's what it's so interesting. But I literally had brunch today with my friends, and they said that's what happened is like once they really cut a man off and they're like, yeah, I'm done with this shit, that's when he starts really fucking chasing and like doing all the stuff and then being like, actually I'll commit to a relationship because he doesn't want to lose this thing that he was having. Did you test that theory out?
It's not like I tried to test it, but I have been trying to cut off the situationship like forever. Like from the time that I started catching feelings, I was like,
when was that?
I think I started catching feelings like a month in, and I was like, ooh.
Like back in October, November?
Yeah, like November.
Damn. Okay, 2 months.
I know.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, we need to stop fucking, and we need to like stop, right, seeing each other. Yeah, but then whenever that happens, he like really goes out of his way to like, oh, but I miss you, or I want to see you, and then I fold like a fucking piece of paper, and then I see him. So yeah, it's only lasted like a week at best. Cutting off.
So I mean, clearly he misses you, and clearly, you know, like there's. I feel like you're in good waters, right? I feel like there's a way to go about this. You want to date this man.
Part of her.
I don't know. I think what I want is I want to feel like I'm committing my time and energy towards something meaningful, right? And it's like whether or not like we eventually date, like it's like I want to feel like we could get there.
What's meaningful to you? Like is it just you know spend you know just talking until like 5 a.m. in the morning about catchy albums?
I think what's meaningful for me in my life is like relationships with people, and it's not just romance, right? I'm talking like friendships too, right? And sometimes for me, it's like, oh, if we're becoming like closer friends too, and he's like gonna be a person that stays in my life after all this, you know, sex stuff, that would be meaningful to me. But sometimes I'm not so sure, because sometimes I'm like, well, he kind of treats me like shit. So like, would we even be friends anyways? So if it's like, right, and so then that makes me feel bad, because I'm like, well, if I spend, I don't know, 3 months, 6 months of my life, whatever, like seeing him, doing nice things for him, like having sex with him, and then at the end of it, like there's just nothing in it for me. Like that.
Did you ever
bad.
ask like, oh, what is he looking for? I feel like guys aren't super honest with the girl too. It's like I think like all we are looking for, like most of the time, is like
just somebody.
No, well, yes, but like, so good head, right? Like, yeah.
I feel like girls look at it like
someone that could cook.
Yeah.
That could chef it up.
Damn.
And someone who is loyal.
Okay. 2 out of 3.
And nurturing. That's about it. This last one.
A safe space.
This last one is hard, right? We need somebody who could kind of be quiet. Uh-oh.
Like
that's like
when?
the final boss.
No, like when? Like in bed? Because I'm not.
No, not in bed.
No. Okay, no. Be quiet is chill.
Oh, like gives you space that you need.
Yes, and I feel like this last one, it's a hard one to find.
Maybe for you. No, I'm kidding.
Like just like not crazy, right? Or like
not overbearing.
Like not,
because I feel like a lot of guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of guys like could really like a girl, but it's just like sometimes they get like too much of a dosage of the girl, where it's like they don't get to like feel how it is not having a lot of it. Because if it's just like overbearing, like, hey, let's hang out here, I come over, this is and that, then it's just like repetition. You always see them, you're used to them being there, and you never really get time to like appreciate it in a sense. So,
no, I totally agree with that. I think
I think he was about to sneeze. He was about to sneeze.
So I feel like sometimes you don't give space for the guy to miss you.
Sure. Maybe. I mean, we say that, but like, or he says he misses me. Well, here's my thing. Well, what I was gonna say, we can come back to this. We can come back to it. But I think a good relationship is like two individuals that like have their own lives and like their own fulfillment and their own happiness, right? Coming together. And like I really believe a good relationship is almost like 1 + 1 is like greater than 2. Yeah. If that makes sense, right? Where like you're bringing all these things to like complement each other, and like right, like your cups are both full, and then you're able to like really build even more on top of that. Yeah. And I was gonna say I agree with you, because I am someone that's very independent, that like I really like having my own life, right? Like I like going to brunch with girls, going on Jimmy's podcast, you know, and doing all this stuff. And like what's important for me is like at the end of the day, right? Like I have someone to come home to, Like that's when it's important to me. And like, or like I want things like, you know, like a date once a week. You know, I don't think that's too much to ask for.
That's not.
Yeah. And then and like someone to talk to when I have like little things in my day I want to share about, right? Yeah. But like, but it's not like I don't want to see this guy like every day, like either. Like that's a lot, and that takes away from like my life that I want to have.
What do you think is the most needy thing you did throughout the past 2 months?
I don't feel like I've been that needy. Like, 'cause I don't know. Sometimes when he's not available, I like fuck someone else. You know. So I
nice.
You know, so I'm like,
nice.
I figure it out. What?
Oh man.
I figure it out.
She's very solution based.
Huh?
There you go. See, I solve my own problems.
Oh man.
She's like, if you can't solve this issue, I'm gonna find someone else.
No, it's like I will text him first. He's first on my list.
Right.
And if he doesn't reply, or if he's like, you know.
But you don't go to like, you know, pussy vibrator 4,000 and.
I mean, I do that too.
Right, but I think if that was if you always went to that one, maybe he'd be like, huh. Okay.
I lost the plot.
So does he also know that you're out there?
Yeah.
Like,
no, I tell him every time.
Is it the other way around too? Like, is there times where he's gone to sleep with other people?
No.
He hasn't slept with anybody else?
No.
Not to your knowledge, or?
No, I mean, I don't think he has, and I don't think he'd lie about it. I think we're very like honest with each other about stuff that we do.
I see.
Do you think things would have changed if like you waited for him?
Yeah,
if
you waited for him.
Instead of solving your problems elsewhere? She's like, nah, hell no.
Yeah, like, why would I wait?
Why would I do that? The time is now.
No. Seriously, why would I wait on a man that won't commit to me and won't take me out on a fucking date? Like, why would I do that?
Yeah, if he's worth it, but I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. Look. Even with friends with benefits, I will take you on a date.
Sometimes.
Sometimes you don't do dates with friends with benefits.
If they're a vibe, if they're fun, I've had some friends with benefits where the benefits was more on the pleasurable side, not on the company side.
To me, that's like meaningful, right? Like, because now you're just becoming better friends when you hang out and things like that.
Yeah.
Like, or even like, I don't know, normal friendships are like that too. Like, I go on dates with normal friends and they're a great time. Yeah,
but also it's like friends with benefits. It's like the sex is actually better if you guys actually just vibe as
yes,
you know.
Like, I am the most horny after a good date.
Yeah,
like it's that like a good date is basically just foreplay.
Yeah.
Like some of the best sex I've ever had. It's like like amazing. I don't know, like dinner, like really cute stroll somewhere.
Yeah. Dress up.
That's and then you get back
dessert,
home.
You get back home. Yeah, you take off the dress.
Sometimes
unbuckle the dress pants.
You get it.
Oh yeah.
Turn on the music.
Unbutton the dress shirt.
Turn on the candles. Put on the record player.
Oh no! Stop it! Oh, the vinyl.
The vinyl, yeah.
Put on the Keshi vinyl.
Alexa, dim lights to red.
Guys.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of look into their eyes.
She grabs you by the tie, and then you just proceed to make love at every square foot of the house. End up in the shower. She's getting aroused. Right? And then you end up in the bed, clean after the shower.
The shower was an interesting ad. I don't know if I saw that in my version.
She comes out the shower with a bathrobe.
Yeah. Then round two?
Maybe with a little titty popping out.
Or two.
Or two.
Oh, two. Okay.
Oh.
Different.
I don't know. My version's a little different.
Then you ghost her. Then you ghost her ass and do that shit again elsewhere. No, I'm kidding.
I almost
because her titties lopsided. Why you got one to pop it out and not the other? No, we just described the perfect date that we would like to have, right?
Yeah, I don't know. First dates for me, it's also like just no expectations. Like, I don't even expect it to end with a kiss. Meanwhile, most guys are like, I need a kiss to move on to the next date.
No.
Oh, you don't got like a routine, nothing?
No.
Oh yeah, no.
I just
it's weird. Like my homies, like back in New York, they got like a spot that they take, and like
that's some hoe mentality.
At like 10 p.m.
ran through,
and then
homie ran through. So he got the same blueprint for every first date.
Wow.
And second date.
All right, yeah, I'll just spill it. I used to have a routine back in New York City.
I know it's you, Mr. LIC Piers, going to the Pepsi side.
That's
you know how slick. I was on to you the whole time. fact, I was there on one of them with you. What?
Yeah, I told you about the routine, and then you were like, "Oh, word, this works."
Yeah, but I never got to do it. Cause I like doing new shit. I like, and then also like trying
But
to.
it's
coincide.
a new girl every time.
Yeah, but not every girl wants to go to the piers. Okay, maybe I'm talking to her. And
Who don't want to see the best view of New York City?
See, that's how I know you're not a listener. Because when you talk to her, right, you get to figure out what kind of girl she is. And then I'm like, okay, maybe she mentioned she likes this. I'm gonna take her somewhere with this.
Hold on. Do you like views? Do you like?
That's the only question.
There's no girl who
Some girl
don't
you like views. All right, let's go to the pier.
I think there are both like good parts of both of these views. Like I like dates where like the guy is taking me to like his favorite stuff because I like exploring and like and it'll usually be fun for me too because I enjoy everything. But I also like dates where it's like catered to my interests. Right, like if I like tea, if he's taking me to tea time, like that would be cool. So
I do both.
I'll just pack a tea as we're
walking
on the pier.
You on the pier? I would absolutely like you bring it. I would.
I fucked next to the pier, by the way.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
He brought his tea and fucked on.
I didn't bring my tea. It was just but
Brother D.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
No, I think it was because of that one time where I fucked like right next to the pier, where I was like, oh nah, this is the spot. this right here, we got so heated in the moment that we just started, and then we just went at it.
You the example. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
But and you know why it works so well? Because it's like you don't have to do extra thinking. Right? Because on dates, you're like, oh, where should we go next? Where should we, let me try to figure out on the spot, right? You don't look confident as a man, bro. But when you got a spot that's like, oh, this is where I'm going at 9 p.m. This is where I'm going at 11 p.m. She's like, oh, my
a man
God.
with a plan.
A man with an agenda. He knows
I'm going to play
where
devil's
he's gonna
advocate.
take me.
You are a manipulator.
What?
Yep.
Ooh.
On this date in your mind, you're like, yeah, I'm going to bring her here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that, just like any other girl I did.
No, because no.
Yeah, and she like, okay, we got ice cream. Like, no, we're following the plan. This is the plan for me to f you on the piers. All right, and you're not interfering. And you're like, wait, no.
Okay.
I'm actually my teeth hurt. I don't want ice cream. Let's go back to the original destination.
Interesting. Yeah, I think it depends. I think this really depends on intentions.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like if the intention is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna follow this blueprint because I'm gonna get her to fuck me, like yeah, maybe that's but I think
that's why I said I was playing devil's advocate.
But I think if the intention is I'm gonna do this because I think she's gonna enjoy it, right? If your intention is to make her be happy, and as a result, maybe you do get to have sex, like I think that's fine. But like I don't know, because I think I'm like that. Like, I have certain, like, favorite restaurants and favorite spots that I like to take people to. Just because I'm like, I genuinely think they'll enjoy it. Yeah. But not because I'm like, oh, if I do this for them, I'm going to get this from them.
Yeah, 90% hit rate.
No.
That's what Jimmy...
Look.
That's crazy.
I'm kidding.
As far as the restaurant and clubs, I'm flexible, right? Like, the bar and restaurant, I'm very flexible. I'm like, we could pick out. But,
your home base.
Come 11 midnight.
Your home base.
I'm ordering that Uber to the pier.
No, you got it scheduled.
Huh?
You hit the Uber schedule.
I like that. No, I like something's flexible, but there's like certain.
Yeah.
And then again, like as a woman, when I go on dates, like it's just nice to have things planned out. Like it's like, oh, they really put in effort. Right. And I don't have to think. Right? Like I hate when it's like, oh, what do you want to eat? Like I don't know.
See, I was telling you about this before.
Fucking know.
Some women
you
just
tell
just
me what
like
I want to eat.
Yeah, just like to just coast.
Right. To just take the lead.
I remember I was on a date and she was like, I love that. I'm just like not even looking to cross the street. I'm just following you.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's a little too much.
No, and I'm the same way. If
get clipped.
I think I take on that same responsibility if I'm planning a date, like to have the plans and like to be like, okay, we're gonna have, we're gonna go here at this time and then dinner at this time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've never had a girl plan a date for me.
I can do that.
That was easy, damn.
Yeah, right after our date.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you be careful because
After?
Yeah, I don't know if you want to go to Gabe afterwards, after our fit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Why is that?
Huh?
Why is that?
Don't worry about it.
I
all
thought
Actually, you know what? You know, I take her out. You take her out too. And then rate who gave you the better time?
Oh, you sure?
Huh?
All right,
Trust me. Once I hit her with the routine,
the routine. You're gonna fly back to New York and go to that.
I got a routine out here too.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
What is it?
Huh? Come on, man. It's instead of ending it off on. We got piers out here too. Santa Monica Pier.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I've never. No one's taken me.
Oh, you know who'd be the perfect guy?
I thought we were saying three's a party. Like, I thought all three of us.
Yeah, see, Jimmy just gets a little too competitive sometimes.
Yeah, I do get a little competitive.
I mean, I would like both. I'd like to like feel the Jimmy experience, the Gabe experience, and then threesome.
Yeah. What's up?
You didn't have to do it to yourself, first of all.
Oh.
That was a vibe. Yeah.
You want some?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Do you have a high sex drive?
What is high?
Oftentimes, were you like, was your sex drive higher than guys in the past?
No. Okay, that's still kind of a vague question.
No, but it's a good like indicator. Because I guess a high sex drive is like being able to fuck like 5, 6 times.
Like how many rounds do you want? Like if I got the hotel room for us, right, without the fucking kitty pills, how many rounds can
See, so here's my thing. I think my sex drive is so situational, and it's really dependent on how turned on I am, and how turned on I am is dependent on like, the date, the circumstance, the whatever. But like I've had days like with my friends with Venice right now where like I kept wanting sex, and he was all out, and he had to like start using toys, you know.
In one night, how many rounds have you guys gone? Or in one day, what's the record amount?
I don't know. Like, it doesn't feel like that much to me. Maybe like 4.
4 is
4 in a day.
4 in a day, yeah.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
But I've like wanted more.
That's okay. Yeah, you got.
And that was right. And that was no Josh Retreat shit. Like, I don't know.
That was just at
Josh Retreat shit. Give me like 10
20
plus. I don't know. And like,
you gotta make it.
No, because that's the thing about women is they can really keep going.
Yeah.
Like, as long as I'm wet, like it's just gonna feel good, you know. Yeah, I don't know. It really depends, right? Like for example, when you're like in a new relationship or something, right? Like you're every day, like sometimes twice a day, 3 times a day with a new partner. But like once some of that dies down, then it becomes once a week, and then it's once a month, and then it's once every few months sometimes.
That's where you spice it up.
Right, exactly. But yeah, but that's why I mean it's so situational sometimes.
Yeah.
But I think if I'm just on my own, I don't know. Let's say like, even masturbation. Like I've had. It depends on where I am. Like in Asia, bro. In Asia, I was. I don't know. I was a villain. I was like.
You're a villain?
I was masturbating like, I don't know, like half of my days, like for like hours straight, like 3 hours straight.
What are you watching?
I was reading.
You're reading?
Yeah,
like manga or
like manhwa, like Korean manga, basically.
Oh.
That shit is so good, guys. You have to. I don't know. I would put, or like my girls at least.
What kind of plot lines were you reading?
So good. Like it's stuff like there was this one that I was reading called She's Working Out, but it's like,
ooh, I could picture that as being.
I saw one the other day.
Some nice yoga pants, you know?
You just come in.
No, I'm telling you. So,
no, you can't. You gotta come with a scissor, bro. What kind of brute force? You could just rip these elastic yoga, bro. You are.
What you mean,
bro? You come in with a scissor. Bro.
You don't want to put scissors near that.
Well, no, you stretch it out and then sip.
But that's kind of pussy. If you ask me. Come on, if it's a girl, you just hear behind you. If it's a girl, you want rip it off and then.
Oh, I'm sorry, big man.
Not
all of us are built like yourself.
It's okay.
All right,
it's okay as long as they're safety scissors. Safety scissors. Or bring out the Valorant knife and cut the yoga pants open. Maybe if it's a gamer girl, she'll like that.
You think it is hotter if a guy just rips up yoga pants?
You know, well, here I don't think of it in yoga pants though. Actually, I feel like I don't know if I would like him ripping off yoga pants because that shit is expensive. Like, why are you ripping my yoga pants?
No. Let's just say like he already bought a new one for you.
Ooh, okay, no, but I don't even like what I like. I like it if it's like a pantyhose, right?
Ah.
Yeah. And those are easy because they're so thin.
Yeah, I've still had to cut those.
I cut those off with my tooth.
Oh, no.
Okay. But anyways.
Yeah. Anyways.
But it's like the plot will be stuff like it's like their childhood friends. They used to like train in a dojo together, and then he moves away to a new city, and like he comes back where they're old now, and he's hot and she's hot. She's like the master of the dojo now, and he comes back to like train together. Right, and like I don't know,
Physical
boobies
contact.
start flopping around, things like that.
Oh,
you know?
it's like Brazilian jiu-jitsu. They're like wrestling.
But here's the thing about this stuff, and I think maybe that's why it's more for women because there's a lot of emotional buildup. But like this one, they didn't fuck until chapter like 35.
Damn.
So that's
You're
why
reading
it lasts.
through 34 chapters.
So do you like in one session you're reading all the chapters, or like while you're reading like?
Are you skimming through?
Yeah, maybe you come like on like chapter 7. And then,
well, it's like sexual stuff happens in between, right? So like usually this guy is like fucking other people, like there's other stuff happening.
Okay.
But I usually for me it's like when they finally fuck, that's when it's really good for me. I'm like,
Damn, that's an experience.
Yeah, but that's why it lasts so long because I'll kind of like, you know, like.
Oh, you start playing with yourself.
Yeah, and then and I'm kind of like. You know, there's like
maybe
a
you're actually reading chapter 5, 6.
Like you get this, right? Because guys do this where like sometimes you have sex and you could come if you wanted to, but you're trying to like take it easy until there's a moment where you're like, this is when I want to come. That's how masturbating is for me when I'm reading something.
Right. Like some scenes are right for the stroking, and then some are right for the explosion.
Yeah, when you hit it on the mark, it's like.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You gotta time it right. You gotta time it perfectly. I think a good friend once told me that like, you know, like he would have multiple tabs open, and then he would watch certain. This is calm, by the way.
I'll be doing that too.
He would.
I thought you were talking about me.
No. He would watch certain scenes. Just like this is okay. I'm sure, and then this scene clicked to this one.
You like stitch it together.
Yeah.
You're like these couple scenes in this thing. Sometimes maybe we should just edit it together.
I mean, the compilation videos don't really slap, but
but if you make your own compilation video.
But yeah, anyways, even then, like masturbation, sometimes it's like like I was in Asia.
That was all you in Asia.
And I was going like 3 to 5 times a day.
Wow.
But then but there are weeks where sometimes I'm just like, I don't know, like I have things going on or I don't care, and maybe it's like once a week or once every 2 weeks.
Right.
So it really just varies. I don't know.
Have you ever like read hentai adaptations of manga, or like, or hentai adaptations of real anime? It would be like Tsunade, right? Yeah. Like, and then she's you know she's like this with the octopus. And then, no, it's just me.
Yes, and
no, you haven't. I guess it's just me. But
I think it depends. I don't know. I just feel like because anime is so wholesome, it's hard for me to then like switch it.
I see. I've always had like a emotional because for me it's like anime. I've had that emotional connection with the character.
You just had the sexual awakenings from the character.
Yeah, no, I had like teases.
I mean, no,
right?
No, it makes sense because that's essentially like fanfics, right?
Yes,
like,
yes.
Like and I've definitely read a fanfiction before. I just don't know. I'm trying to remember which one it was. Might have been a Zuko and Katara one.
Zuko Katara. Yeah.
Dude, they had so much sexual tension in that show.
Yeah.
I've never seen Avatar.
What?
The last Airbender?
Why not? What's wrong with you?
You've never seen it?
That's a red flag.
No. First of all, talk about red flags. Wait till I get to your red flags.
Okay, Mr. Deflector. Yeah, another red flag.
Look, Avatar the Airbender is an American cartoon. It's not an anime, first of all.
Okay, but it's good.
Second of all, I never had like Nickelodeon growing up, so I never seen SpongeBob either.
Same. Relatable.
No, both of y'all.
Yeah. So
both of y'all.
I feel like during that time of people's childhoods when they had time to watch Nickelodeon, I never had I never had cable TV. I never had
Yep.
was it Time Warner cable people
Yeah.
people have those things.
Yep.
For me, I was just like, I only got my Saturday cartoons and Sesame Street. That's all I had.
Yeah, I was on PBS Kids.
PBS Kids, yes.
PBS Kids.
Yep.
Cyber Chase.
Cyber Chase, we're moving. We're catching hacker
beating
at his game.
Okay.
That show was a vibe.
Wow. That was hot.
Oh man. Some other runner-ups are like Fetch with Rough Man.
What time is it?
Rough. I don't think that's how it goes.
I'm glad you committed. Respect for committing. Rough.
Dragon Tales.
Dragon
Tails, Dragon Tales.
Let's all go to Dragon Tales.
Come along,
Take my hand. Let's all go to Dragonland.
Do you ever see Maya Miguel?
Oh yes,
It's
yes.
Maya Miguel.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We're brothers and sisters. Oh, you just unlocked a memory for me. Oh,
Oh my god.
what? Oh, god damn. What else we got here?
I also had a lot of Curious George.
Curious
Oh, yeah,
George.
Curious
George.
What else? Oh, Clifford.
Clifford,
Needed Emily.
Yeah, other than that, it's like Adult Swim.
Yeah, see, you need Time Warner cable for that one. Yeah.
Anyways, I see your point.
Yeah.
Right, I never watched SpongeBob either, but I think Avatar is one of those shows that's worth. Like, I watched it as an adult.
Yeah, same.
But it like the drawings look so childish.
What?
I can't get into an anime if the artwork and art style just looks too prepubescent.
That's how you know you're too old.
Like homies have not gone through puberty yet. Like, I can't watch you like fight monsters.
So why you've never seen Hunter x Hunter?
No. Hunter x Hunter. You got like Hisoka, who looks like a fucking menace,
I see.
right? But it's like when everybody just kind of looks so like.
Yeah, but it's not like they're fighting like
you guys
dragons and shit.
look like you belong on Sesame Street.
Who?
The people from Avatar.
I mean, yeah, because they're all kids.
Yeah,
Right?
but it's not like they're fighting like dragons.
But
and
here's
shit.
that's why after that certain age group where I'm like I missed out on my chance to watch it, because like Naruto, I watched it when I was in fucking fifth grade, so I could see Naruto like as I'm growing up. But now, like, if I miss that window of like, you know, I just can't consume, you know, just
All I'm
No, I feel
saying, all I'm saying is you're missing out.
maybe
It's a great show. It's like it's probably my favorite show.
Yeah, I've known people that continue to rewatch it.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Like my friend Lewis watches it like 8 times already.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
That man looks like he's 45.
Now,
bro.
I'm gonna need like people to
No
bully you in the
disrespect.
comments for this show. Like, everyone needs to comment and be like, Jimmy, you fucking dumbass. You gotta watch fucking Avatar, and you gotta finish Hunter x Hunter. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, Hunter.
You didn't finish Hunter x Hunter?
That's why it's a red flag.
What the fuck?
If he doesn't finish Hunter x Hunter, what else is he not gonna finish?
Yeah,
Me?
girls.
Mhm.
See? There's an anime I never finished. Crazy.
Okay, fine. Ugh.
Yeah. On the way to Joshua Tree, you were watching all of Hunter x Hunter in the back.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on. So that's a whole red flag. That entire.
It's a yellow flag to me.
It's a yellow flag.
It's a yellow flag to me.
If I don't finish like.
It's like, I don't know if you just like
Well,
chill
because
like
Hunter x
that.
Hunter is a great show, so why are you not finishing it? Like, what's wrong with you? So
Because
now
I think
now
there's
I'm
a lot of
starting to
better
doubt-
shows.
No, well, sure. I mean, it's subjective, right? But I just think Hunter x Hunter is a good show, and if you're not gonna finish a good show, now I'm starting to doubt your like. I don't know your critical thinking skills. Like, is he stupid?
Yeah.
Like critical thinking.
Yeah, it's like maybe we just don't vibe like that.
Yeah.
Like something that seems so apparent to do, you just don't do it. I'm just like,
Right.
What's
No,
wrong
for,
with you?
I don't know. For example, like let's say there's a musician that you're just like, this is a
Yeah.
good musician,
Yeah.
and if someone just like,
Yeah, he's mid.
then I'm like, are you right? Like, we're just
Are
so
you dense?
we must be so different. I don't know.
Yeah. Are you dense?
You know?
Yeah, it's like what if you had a girl, right? You're really super into her, and then you start showing her your videos.
No. Don't even do my videos. Like I started showing her
Something that excites you.
Death Note.
Yeah, Death Note. And then you just like played it, and then you watching her, and she's just like on her phone, pulls up the phone.
Oh, such a turn off.
And then she's
Such
like,
a
she's like, can we put on like Twilight?
Oh, it don't gotta be that bad, bro.
That's such a turn
No,
off.
it's that bad if you don't finish Hunter x Hunter.
She starts. What is she like? 16 in 2008, bro. Like Twilight of all days.
What do you want?
Oh, let's turn on Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, you could.
Oh god.
Well, she's staying then. Oh, I thought 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, my head is there.
Grey's Anatomy is
The
like
doctor one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doctor
shit.
one. Yeah,
Mhm.
I never watched that one.
Oh shit. But she's like turn on Friends. But every girl.
I guess we just friends.
I wanna watch anime.
And,
Huh?
yeah.
You just don't want to watch
Yeah,
it.
I just wanna watch anime
Yeah.
with the guy.
Do you give head during the viewing process?
They're in the openings.
It depends. It depends. If I've seen it already,
Mm.
then like absolutely. Like
You
if
can
I'm
still
if I'm
watch.
rewatching Hunter x Hunter, but like if it's my first like I can't miss the words. The fuck.
Okay.
I'll just read it to you.
It's kinda hot.
You gonna perform
Yeah.
the entire subtitles
Yep.
for each character?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the voice acting and everything too. That's how committed I am to get it.
No, I'm
To get head. What?
No, I'm actually.
Konosuba.
I'm starting to think about this really hard. Like, I'm like, maybe you could do both. Like, maybe you
Yeah.
could just like, the guy's watching over here, and
No,
I'm
here
like,
it
I
is.
have my phone up.
No,
or
that's how
something.
you do it. Watch. Ready? Watch. See, I'm laying down. I got the laptop right here, and you're right here, and then we're both looking that way.
His mind. This man's a fucking genius. Dude, Harvard is fucking calling. Pick up.
Nah, they a bunch of virgins. I'm good. They didn't accept me to
but
Raya.
how is she's only licking the side of the
No.
shaft.
What do you mean? I'm laying this way. Her ass is right here, and then she's kind of like right here, and her head could tilt towards me and for the show.
Oh, but she's constantly like that, looking up.
No, the laptop's like on like eye level for her.
Oh,
Yeah.
How
Weird.
long do you think you could go for?
Like sucking dick.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. Like, it like, because there are ways to like do it where it's very chill and like not hard, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're like using your hands or like, right? Like it's only exhausting when it's like deep throating where you're like gagging and choking.
right.
Like that, I can't do long because I need to fucking breathe.
Right.
But when it's like the chill stuff, like I don't know, forever. Like
Forever.
Really?
Okay, I mean,
like
I
a
don't
chill
know, like
blowjob
an
you could do
hour?
for.
like I don't know, an hour.
We could get through 3 episodes.
No, I put that shit at 1.5.
I mean, the problem is like physically I could, but the problem is I get bored eventually, right? And I want stuff now
Yeah,
too.
fair.
That's
What's
fine.
the
Like
longest
an
you've
episode
ever?
easy. Sorry.
No, what's up?
No, I was gonna say something I've always wanted to do is like suck a guy's dick while he's like gaming.
You never done that?
No, but like especially like a competitive game.
under the table.
Yeah.
You never had the chance to do that.
Damn.
A competitive gamer.
No, yeah, like he's playing a ranked game. Like it's a serious game, you know. And
Yeah, he's
actually
like trying as hard as to focus and play.
Exactly.
And then she just goes on the table. That's pretty hot.
What if like I'm editing? Yeah,
Yeah,
Under
but
a
you
tight
can like, but
deadline.
editing you can pause, you know, so it's different.
No, but he has a tight deadline. He's got to drop a video like today, like a sponsor. Thousands of dollars on the line. Yeah.
Kinda
Or
like
what if
influencer.
I'm in a business meeting and the stakes
Oh,
are
I've had that.
$10,000?
I've done that. I've fucked in meetings.
Huh?
In meetings?
Do tell.
No, like Zoom meetings,
Yeah, yeah.
like cam off,
Oh, cam off.
Yeah.
I see.
and you kind of like mute in and out depending on if you need to talk or not.
I've had something like that. Yeah, this was one time this girl was like giving me head, and then she got a call from like work, and I don't understand how they didn't realize, but she was like just still going at it, like on the phone, and then she would like go up and do the and then keep talking.
Oh, she was on the phone?
She was on the phone.
That's-
Not you.
No, she was giving me head. She picked up, kept going. So and so, and then would kind of exaggerate.
No, see, I've done that too. Like someone like happens to call you during sex, and you just pick up and you just like have a convo with them.
Yeah, that's pretty fire. I like the borders of like getting caught and not getting caught. That's like,
Yeah,
like public stuff.
Yeah.
Where like, obviously there's no like, endangerment or anything, but it's like,
Yeah, I've had that too. And what if it's like so good? What if you can't help it? Huh.
No, but that's the
Rosie,
thing.
what was that?
It's allergy season.
Yeah, you like it, right? It's fun because it's like a game. It's like you're trying your best not to, but if you do, then you have to figure out how to play it off now.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. It's an interactive game. And then the person is trying to get you to crack it, and you're trying to hold it on.
Exactly. So that's the fun, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, so back to like a ranked game, right? It's like you're like they're trying to win, but you're trying to get them to like lose focus.
Well, you happen to be sitting next to two ranked
gamers,
457 on Valorant leaderboards.
What rank are you?
I am platinum.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
They call us the Platinum Brothers.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that.
You want to get tag teamed? Of course.
Wall banged?
Wall banged?
Is that when through the wall?
Yeah, wall banged.
Oh.
It's like you shoot someone behind a door.
Yeah, like in Valorant, if you shoot someone through the wall, that's a wall bang. It was a.
No, I thought you were just
pun.
like.
No, I was making a pun
against the wall. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the other.
Ah,
meaning.
okay.
Yeah, we got a collateral though.
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he got it. There's this girl that went viral on YouTube recently. I saw her videos pop up. Her name is the Wizard Liz. The Wizard Liz. All right, and I'm gonna play a little clip from her videos, and you give me your take on her hot take. Okay.
Okay.
I am really upset with women, okay? I don't know who did this. It was definitely not me. It was not me, okay? But whoever did this, stand up right now. Like, stand up right now. Because I know some of you women out here have been making these men so spoiled. They want new things now. They want even more things than that women already do. Like, we already do so much. But now they want more. Now they want flowers. Now they want money. Now they want everything. These days, women are expected to be mothers. Women are expected to be a chef. Women are expected to be, a cleaner, a nanny, every single thing. Your personal therapist. And then like giving
That one slapped.
all of our energy to you, making sure you're this big man. And then on top of that, people decided to say, you know what? Let us also split the bill. Let us pay for these guys.
So, do you pay the bill? Do you split the bill with guys?
I think it depends. Okay, here's my thing about dates: is I don't like splitting the bill. And it's because I don't know. Maybe it's like an Asian thing for me, right? Like you don't like in Asian families, you don't split the bill. Like you fight for it almost, right? Like because you want to like take care of your family members or take care, right? Like, and I think when I'm on a date and I'm thinking of someone as a partner, it's like you want to take care of each other. So
But on a first date, it's a stranger.
Well, okay, first date's a little different, but dates in general, like I prefer taking turns rather than splitting the bill.
Okay.
And like on a first date, here's my rule for first dates actually is I think it should be whoever asked should provide. Like should take care of the bill.
Right.
That, yeah.
But so normally it's like the guy asking the girl on a date. So normally it's the guy paying, right?
Yeah.
Right,
No, I think if you ask, then you pay.
Okay.
And I've have taken guys out on stuff where I have paid.
I used to not pay for dates. This is like when I was like 22, 23. I would, if I didn't like the date, I would like, hey, let's split it, right? So it's kind of like, hey, if if I'm not having a good time, right? Then let's just split it.
Sure, I think that's fair. I think that's valid. And because like for sure, like I know women that like will go out on dates for like a free meal or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would be like that's such a waste of my time, but like obviously like sometimes men can get used or like feel used and like don't want to always be the one paying. I totally get that. But here's the thing, right? Is when you do that, to me, like if I'm going on a date and a guy splits the meal and and again he asked me, then to me it's like, okay, he's not that interested in me, right? Or that invested in me, and then it becomes a turnoff because it's like, really, was I not worth like $20 or $30 or however much this meal was?
Well, but
You know?
sometimes you have the meal and then you have the drinks. Yeah. Basically, she was ranting about like women have to do everything for the guy. A personal chef, be a personal therapist. We gotta cook, clean. We gotta do all these things, and then come date time, they want to split the bill. Like, no, just pay for everything.
So I think there's a lot of nuance missing in her video where like I can see what she's saying because there are dynamics where like relationships I've seen where like a woman does do everything, and I don't know. Here's my thing about relationships is it should be very equal and reciprocative, right? Where like, for example, like the whole concept of like a stay-at-home mom, right? She's doing all these things at home and the man is working or providing. Or even if you flip the genders there, that's fine too, right? Stay-at-home dad, he takes care of the kids, he does all the chores, cooks and cleans, and the mom is working and providing. Like that feels equal, right? But yeah, imagine if you're like whoever is the stay-at-home, they do all that and they also have to pay half of the bills. And all this other person does is work. They don't do the house chores. Then that feels uneven. And I think that's what she's trying to communicate. But it absolutely can be. I don't know. Yeah.
Have you dated anybody broke? Any guys? Specifically in your dating past who are super broke. We're not even super broke, but maybe
they make significantly less.
Yeah.
I think it's tough because I'm really young, right? So most of my relationships were like in college or high school. So you're kind of like equally broke, right?
Fair.
Or like everyone is broke.
But do they act broke around you? Like, do they penny pinch? Like, fuck. Let's not go here because it's so expensive. On your anniversary, on Valentine's Day.
There's broke and then there's not willing to like invest.
That is a huge difference too.
Because I was broken and I would still like invest money into like where it matters. Not like ball out, but it's like like I'm not gonna half-ass it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's sweet. I don't know. There's so many things you can do. I think that like doesn't always require money. Like again, when I was in high school or college, right? Like I was broke, right? And you know this, right? My family's poor. I never got an allowance. None of that. So it's like Christmas, like I'm making presents, right? I'm going out. I'm buying scrapbooks. I'm like, whatever. Or dates. It's like like park dates or like picnics or like things that can be really affordable but still really fun. I don't know. I think now, if you're asking now though, it would be tough because every person is different again, but I think I am so like I feel like I've lived in like survival scarcity mode for so long that like I can't be with someone that adds financial stress to my life. Like I already have to take care of my family. I don't want to also have to take care of you and like worry about you. Right. Like I just kind of want to be like taken care of.
Well said.
Right, and I don't know, and here's my thing about like if a guy, I don't know, like does he not have a job? Does he like have a job but it just doesn't pay a lot?
Let's just say he's waiting tables and he's a starving artist, right?
I can't.
Like maybe he's waiting restaurant jobs and on the side he's auditioning for the next Avengers movie.
I think it really depends. I think, again, so back to my, like, the stay-at-home, working analogy, like, I think there's a world where I could do that, where, like, maybe I do make enough, for both of us, and I'm really, right, like, I think he's super talented. I want to support his dreams.
At that point, do you think it makes him less attractive as a man?
No, but here's my thing, is I think he has to make up for that difference, though, through, like, effort elsewhere, right? Like, in the stay-at-home scenario, like, maybe he is taking care of all of these other things in my life so that it's easy for me to like go make money and take care of both of us, right? Like maybe I don't, like he's doing my laundry for me, he's like running errands for me, he's taking care of my dog, like things like that,
right?
But like
that's not hot though, is it?
I think it's hot. I don't know, I just again, like in a relationship I just want to be cared for and provided for, and it doesn't, I don't think that has to be money. I think money is a very clear way that you can take care and provide for someone, but I think in certain cases where like you're a starving artist, maybe if I really believe he's talented and can make it, then like I'm willing to like make these sacrifices, but he also has to step up effort elsewhere so that I still feel provided for, because that's important to me.
Yeah.
No, but in his off time, he's going for auditions.
Okay, this reminds me of a musical movie that I watched called Tick Tick Boom. I'm trying to TLDR, but Jonathan Larson is this guy who wrote Rent. It's this Broadway musical that like changed the landscape of like musical theater. It like was the first rock musical ever. So he's super talented, but yeah, he was a struggling artist for a very long time up until his 30s. And in this movie, he has this partner where like she's really tired. Like he lives in a super shitty apartment, and yeah, she's really tired. She like he never has money for his stuff. And like yeah, like the water is going out, like really awful things, and like she wants to like take up this teaching job in a different city in order to like just live a better life, and she was like, hey, like move with me, and that would mean, and it kind of became an ultimatum between this dream of his and like being with her, and they end up breaking up, right, because that wasn't possible,
right.
And I think if it's the situation where like he has no time for her and he has no money for her, like can't provide for her in any way, I don't think that's a functional relationship.
Fair.
Because that's exhausting on the person that has to do everything.
Fair.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe it's almost selfish for the guy to want to be in a relationship at that stage of life.
Exactly. I think, again, kind of back to my, like, two people should come together when their glass is full.
Yeah.
Like, if his priority right now is career and he can't really prioritize the person he's with, then he shouldn't be with that person.
Yeah. And I think if you're a broke guy, personally, I don't think you should be dating.
Yeah. I think if you can't give, you shouldn't want to receive anything.
I think not only that, it's like all your time should be focused on not getting broke.
Yeah.
On upping your money.
Honestly.
Just, why are you even trying to take her on dates to Central Park or wherever, right?
That makes sense.
Hey, all I could get you is a fucking bologna sandwich at the deli.
You know why? Because it's easier.
Huh?
It's easier. Guys just do what's easier, right? They're like, oh, I could just go out and plan a date versus like the harder problem, which is like trying to make more money. So that's why a lot of guys
or trying to find their career, their passions, and actually make something out of themselves. It's hard. It's hard to actually know what your fucking destiny is or what your true calling in life is, right? A lot of times guys are just kind of cruising through.
I don't know. I don't know if I totally agree with you because I come from such a like poor family, but like right, like poor people deserve to be happy too, right? Like you can be struggling, and I don't know. I don't think it's mutually exclusive that like you're struggling financially and you're a good partner. Yeah. Like again, I think there are things you can do without money to be a good partner. It's only when you can't provide anything that you shouldn't be with someone. But like I don't know. Let's flip the script here because we're very like broke men. Well, what about broke women? Like, should broke women be dating? And what's the difference? Well,
but because men are kind of like the gender who's like expected to provide and pay. Now, like you said, like pay don't necessarily. What paying stands for is being able to provide safety, comfort, and a whole lot of other things, right, in the relationship. So if you're broke, for a guy you can't provide that, and then but it's not for a girl. I guess it's not really her job. Her like
how about the opposite?
Huh?
How about the opposite? Let's say there's a girl, right,
who's not nurturing, who's not
financially wealthy.
Who don't give head,
and she doesn't cook, she doesn't clean, she doesn't know how to like talk to you when you're upset. She doesn't like.
Then don't date.
Exactly. So
learn unravel some like false expectations about giving head. Right, you know what I'm saying?
Look how moved you are.
Right, but that's what I mean, right? Is like broke. So you're fine with broke women because in your head you're like, well, she's doing all this stuff that makes it worth it. But that's what I'm saying. A broke man can do too. Is he can do that stuff. Yeah,
right. Like that's still an option.
Yeah, but if you can't do either, then yeah, you shouldn't date.
That makes the best men, because then they learn to do. Hold on, she rolled her eyes a little bit.
No.
They learn to do all the other things, and then they finally get the money. And now they got both. I feel like most people that grew up like poor, especially men, because like like they have to be the breadwinners.
Yeah, I mean, there's some guys who like grew up in rich families, so like even from a young age they could probably like spoil the girl, right?
Yeah, but they don't have to like figure out the other ways because they've always had the money.
But I think this conversation we're kind of like really separating the two. But I think, again, an ideal relationship is like if you think about love languages, right? Like, it should be everything. Like, you should be able to, right? And like, that's who I am as a person. Like, when I love, I want to really love. Like, I want to buy him nice things. Like her video, like, I do want to buy flowers for a guy. Sometimes I do want to take him out on dates. And I also want to give head, and I also want to be nurturing, and I also want to, make food, or like, I want to do all the things, and I also want him to do all the things for me, right? And you just take turns between what it is, depending on what you're good at, or like what you have.
We gotta normalize girls taking guys on dates.
But yeah, I do resonate with this video though, because I feel
do you see you have a lot of homegirls that
and like I feel that a little bit again in my situationship, where like I feel like I do like everything for this guy, right? Like I give him good head. I come over to his place. I like take him home. I get him Christmas presents. Like, you
take him home? You drive him home?
Sometimes.
He don't catch his own Ubers?
No, like if he's like out and like drunk, like I'll come pick him up. Like,
really? Really? Damn. That's a low value man. No, I'm kidding.
Like I buy him Christmas presents. I like, pay for meals sometimes. I like take him out to nice places. Right, like I feel like I do all the things. And I also support emotionally. Like if he is texting me, I'm gonna reply. If he's calling me, I'm gonna pick up. Yeah. And I feel like he does some of the stuff for me, but not all. And that imbalance really, like, I don't know, makes me sad, I suppose.
Damn.
So I get why she's angry, because when you have to experience that, and it's like, right, what she says, the woman just keeps doing everything and she has to pay, like, that is an injustice. That is an injustice.
At least pay for the DoorDash after the clap. After you guys hey, I'm gonna order some DoorDash.
Yeah. No, I mean, he does that sometimes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but I don't know. But that's what I mean, though, is like sometimes. But I also feel like I pay for the DoorDash like a pretty equal amount of time. So then it's like right. Yeah. So now it's like now it's like we're splitting. But I do all this other cute shit too, and then it feels bad.
So you feel like there's no places where he kind of like overdoes you? It's either equal or you doing more. Yeah. Yeah.
Gabe, what did you used to? What
I used to do
when you were broke? Park dates? You did a little walks around the neighborhood?
I did things. What did I do? No, I like invested. I would like save up and like do stuff. I probably wouldn't like go out.
What's the most money you spent on a girl?
Back then?
Yeah, or in your whole lifespan.
Well, I haven't been dating since like my ex, which is like before COVID. Yeah. And then that was like my second ex. So I think for her it was about like, and that was when I was broke, so like 400 or 500.
Oh, what?
Well, she wasn't.
I could tell you love this girl. You never even spent $400 or $500 on me.
Not yet.
Actually, sorry. I have one more thing on broke men that I think matters, or like broke people. But it's like, why are they broke, right? Is it like because we did like the starving artist example where he was working really hard and like that's like fine and forgivable. But it's like, I don't know, like some men just they're not trying, or they're not like they don't care about getting a job, or they're like staying at home with their parents, or like that is very unattractive. Right, and if it's like that type of person, then it's like, you need to figure out your life.
Right. So a lot of times the attributes that come with somebody who has been consistently broke as a man, it's just like, it's like you're just not a valid man, not a valid guy.
I think every girl could agree that they want someone that has like effort and potential.
Effort and potential.
Because if it's a starving artist, how starving is he? How much is he doing to get out of that, And you kind of project, like you see him, he's like, I have some things set up, or it's like, oh no, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Obviously you can just
right. I got 10 auditions lined up this week, and I'm I'll wake up
on the side. He's staying up late watching videos. He's like going around networking versus the guy's like, I got an audition next week.
Yeah, like I could never date someone if I thought he was going to be a starving artist forever.
I gotta believe it. Same thing if it's a girl. I gotta believe it.
Right.
Like when you telling me this stuff, that shit gotta hit. I'm like, not like, we'll see.
You can't leave it up to me. You really gotta like,
because that's my time I'm investing. Like that's like, if I'm choosing to believe this and I'm just like, I don't see the potential, or I don't believe they're gonna do it, then I'm gonna save my time and your time and kind of just Yeah.
And honestly, but I feel bad for all those girls that I told them I was gonna start a YouTube channel back when I was like 20.
Yeah.
You know, I pitched them on a dream. They didn't believe in me. You know,
that's on them. They could learn
that's
to not
really
be so
on them.
gullible.
Huh?
They could learn to not be so gullible.
No, I was just, they were bad investors. They saw Bitcoin at like $10. They're like, what the fuck is a Bitcoin?
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm gonna invest in the S&P 5. I'm gonna invest in Apple.
I'm gonna take the economics major.
Right. I'd be salty. I'd still be salty.
Me too.
I mean, like probably out of their league now, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't say salty.
No.
I'm more thankful.
Yeah. I look back on like, wow.
You just do it.
I don't know. To me, it's a nice feeling to think about all the people that like curbed or rejected you. Like I wouldn't, honestly, like those guys, I wouldn't even be interested in now. Or I mean, some of those guys are literally in my DMs now, and I'm like, what the fuck are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna say thank you. Because knowing me, if you didn't curve me or whatever, who knows? Maybe I would have settled. Right? Maybe I wouldn't have been like as like knowledgeable
to know what my potential was, right?
Because what if, your last relationship was perfect,
and
then it just stopped you from, certain things that you're doing now.
See, I disagree with that because I think the perfect relationship helps you grow a lot. And
not perfect. What if it was just like good enough for you to not leave?
Right, just kept me complacent.
Yeah,
for all those years. Yeah, no, like in college, I could think a couple girls that if I had dated, it would have been a really good time. Yeah, and maybe I would have got a really steady job.
You would have been comfortable.
Maybe she would have convinced me, like, oh look, I know our marketing executive in the city,
or let my dad give you an interview at his firm or something.
Right.
And then you're like, she's like, yeah, just who cares about the YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube. Oh my god, like
it's so stressful.
Just like who actually makes it these days?
Yeah,
like, you gonna be a BuzzFeed fucking creator, and then babe, you're right. These BuzzFeed guys are corny. And then I go and get a regular.
Imagine corporate job. I could not.
Nah, I'd probably kill myself.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I don't think I would last 2 days. Like I don't have the personality built for that, bro. I mean, no disrespect to anybody who.
The only desk jobs I support are gamers and podcasters.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching and listening. Drink some gamer subs. Yeah.
Subscribe to the Fan House.
Subscribe to JasmineRiceGirl, Rosie, on Fan House.
What did you mean?
And you'll see all behind the scenes. All the behind the scenes.
How about the under the table scenes?
Under the table scenes?
Behind the tables?
They can't see those.
No?
No.